Yeah, I think Monkey was here the first time.
When?
And then the last time Monkey was, you had lost Monkey.
So I've seen you twice.
Yep.
Okay, so the first time you came, Monkey was still alive.
Yep, Monkey was still alive.
Right. And then right after you left, because she would have been weak.
Right.
Right. I remember it now. And then right after you left.
Because Blue was
a baby.
A baby.
Blue was a puppy. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Hey, guys. This is the beautiful Jackie Fletcher. She's the only person I say her whole name. Because whenever she calls you, she's not Jackie. It's one word. Jackie Fletcher. It's not just. All right. You guys may have remembered her before the pandemic. That's when you hear us talking about my dog, Monkey. Those of you remember, even though you never saw me, Monkey was my dog who was purple and gray at the same time. Yeah, the purple monkey. So she was here when Monkey was still alive. And Blue, my husky, was a puppy. And when she walked in the door, in fact, how far did you come from?
Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. You can speak a little louder so that way they can hear you.
Buffalo, New York.
There we go. She's on the border. You're like close to Canada, right?
Yes.
Right. So she flies here. She had, when I first did her here, she said, Yanni, you know what? I'm going to come like every 9 months to a year. I'm like, that's fine with me. We have clients that live close to us and they do that. And then the pandemic happened. Yeah. So I haven't heard from her in over 2 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
November 2019.
Shit. So that's more than 2 years. Mm-hmm. That time flew fast. So when she texts me, I was so happy to hear her. Not because she wants to book an appointment and about money. I was telling her there's a lot of clients who I haven't heard from them since the pandemic. And like, I'm not trying to be funny when what I'm about to say. There are a lot of clients I'm really worried about because I haven't heard from them. I'm not one to text a client and be like, when you're coming back, I don't do that. Right? So I told Jimmy, since the pandemic, I'm praying they're still alive and well. Whether they have their locks or not is not a concern to me. You know, some people may want to cut it, they're over it, whatever. I just hope they're alive and well because like I always said, dead people can't text. So
that's true.
Right? We have lost so many. Like you said that how you and your family have been fighting and you all are fine. Right? But today's topic, and she's going to chime in. I'm drying her hair. All right, Jimmy, just give her a nice long wash.
Yes, and it was wonderful.
Yeah, I put on my my oldies. I had my Motown going on, and she was out. She was like, Yanni, hit me up when Jimmy done. But today's topic, leave your comments, please. I'm gonna start doing more content about it's not just about me talking about here. It will be more of a question. The clients who I'm doing may chime in, but it's more for you guys to leave your own experience. So today's topic is, how has the pandemic affected your hair? Right? Do me a favor, Queen. You see that applicator bottle?
Right here.
That warm one? Be nice and warm. Pass me that. Thank you. Right. How has the pandemic affected your hair? And the reason why I'm asking this question, again, leave your comments. Have fun with it. Go wide. All right? Even if you don't have locks, this is for everyone because I know some people don't have locks that also subscribe to my videos. Welcome, guys, all over the world. Has the pandemic, when it first started 2 years ago, affected your hair? Now, I'll start with the beautiful Jackie Fletcher. How have, good or bad, because you could also have a good effect on something, do you think the pandemic had an effect on your hair with everything you were dealing with?
Well, I think that I didn't do anything to my hair because I was sick for a while.
Right, because you ended up getting COVID. Right.
And then with all the restrictions and everything, I wasn't able to travel or anything. Mm-hmm. So I got a lot of new growth and a lot of hair that's just sitting there.
So that kind of actually worked out for you, not you getting sick, meaning that you actually got a lot of new growth with it by leaving it alone.
I don't think the texture, I mean, it was more drier than usual.
You think that was due to you getting COVID?
It could be.
It could have been.
Because some of the ends broke off.
That's what I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
After, how long did you take to recover from it?
Oh, it was about 2 months. Yeah, because I went to take a test to see if I was still positive, and I was still positive. Everybody else was negative, and we all had it at the same time.
Right.
So I had to wait another 2 weeks and go back, and then.
Did you see, besides the dryness, once you recovered from the COVID, got healthy and all of that, taste came back, did you see a difference with not just your texture, but any type of shedding? Did it affect you in any way? Like that?
I think those ends
kept popping.
Yes.
So we have a client in Georgia, the beautiful Gwen. And when COVID first came about, she got COVID. In fact, she was planning her daughter's wedding, and that's before the mask mandates was in effect. Right? That would have been like the first 6 to 8 months of COVID,
right?
Of the pandemic, I should say. And she was telling Jimmy and I that she cut her locks. So I was like, what happened? No, it's not a problem. I have a lot of clients who cut their locks, you know, for different reasons, and I'll do a whole different video on that, right? So I'm thinking she just, you know, I'm ready for a change, whatever. She said no. She said she got it while she was planning her daughter's wedding. She sat, I think, with a minister or whatever, and that's how she got it. And not only that, she was in a hospital. So they had on some serious medication. I never found out what the medication was. And Jimmy still keeps in touch with her. And we keep in touch with her. I need to ask her. But she said, Yanni, when I was done, most of my hair was gone.
Wow.
Gone. And what is sad is when I met that young lady, and she's an older lady. I call everybody young ladies because here what, you're young at heart.
Right.
She is a mature sister. She's in her 60s. When I met her, I remember the first time I met her, she sent me a picture of her hair. This is years ago. And I actually thought she was a man. Because I thought it was a man who lost their hair on the top. Found out when I called, I said, oh, you're a woman. I said, girl, I thought, because I'll just tell you the truth. She said, oh, I lost my hair. And we brought it back. It grew back by her coming to us and all of that. In fact, she was a Jersey client and then she became a Georgia client. And she basically said, long story short, all that work we did to bring her hair back, COVID took it. She said it could either be a combination of the medication,
that's what I was
or the COVID itself. Now we have clients who have gotten COVID, and it has had an effect on their hair. I have a sister, and she's a young sister, no pre-existing medical condition, nothing. She got it. When she came, I always tell clients, that's why I don't put a cape over my clients. I like to see what is shedding, what is falling off of you. And while I'm doing her hair, it was shedding so bad. 3 months later, the shedding stopped. And she said that she noticed this started happening after COVID.
I don't think I had shedding.
So you didn't notice anything in the sink?
No shit. But I didn't wash it. I didn't wash it.
Right, I'm glad you did that.
But just the ends and.
Right. But not just COVID itself. This question is also for people who, because there are people who didn't get COVID, right?
Right.
They didn't get it, but the pandemic, especially in that first 6 months to a year, they've been this is not too hard, right? You good?
Oh no,
you're enjoying it?
Great.
They've been seriously stressed. That's why I'm opening this question up for everyone. Even if you didn't get COVID, I'm glad she's willing to be open about this, you know. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Shit, it's not like crabs. Right. Like I don't want to tell people I got BD. You got BD is not a pandemic, right?
Right.
You should have protected yourself. COVID. I don't want to tell people I got an STD. Like, yeah, you should keep that to yourself. But no, seriously. But with COVID, I think the pandemic has had an effect on a lot of people. Even if it was not directly, meaning you got COVID, but jobs being lost.
And a lot of people, you know, it was like a mind thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're stressed.
Everybody, you couldn't go anywhere. You know, you were like quarantined.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah.
And it was the unknown.
They're not.
The unknown, and then there's so many deaths of people.
That's another, the stress of people, not just, that's what I'm saying, losing your family.
Right. You might see somebody, and then the next week they're gone.
You
know.
It's like that.
It's like, wow.
I'm still not over that. I was telling a client the other day, sometimes I don't like talking to my mom, not in a bad way, I love my mom, but she's in Trinidad, right? And every time I talk to her, it's like, you know that, right? Like, I'm like, when she calls, like, please don't tell me somebody died. Please don't you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the sad thing about it was when the people were in the hospital, nobody could go see her. Yeah. They had to die alone.
Oh God.
You know, no family around.
If that is not stressful, there was a client, again, I have hundreds of clients, so you hear me say a client, because when what you see in this conversation, in this video, is what clients and I will talk about anyway. So clients tell us their business, we tell them ours, so they know, right? Yeah, we talk, we communicate. So this client, when it first happened, the only thing, I can't remember who the client was. She said that her grandmother in Canada passed away. So I told her it was COVID. She said no. She passed away from loneliness because she was in a nursing home. And that's what I'm saying. She said religiously, every Sunday they cooked. They've been doing it for years. So she wasn't just left there like throw an old lady in a nursing home and walk away. Right? Every Sunday that the family came together to go see Gran or Gam, whatever name they gave her. And she said when the nursing home shut down to save their lives, she just went to see, that was it. And the family said she gave up because she got used to bring the grandkids. You understand what I'm saying? That loneliness hits you.
And people weren't used to being alone.
Yeah.
Like, and the opposite effect too, people that were like in and out and weren't spending time together, and now they're stuck together, they couldn't get along, you know.
They were saying the suicide rates, the depression rates skyrocketed. So that's why I'm really leaving this open for everyone. Be honest with your answers. Go ahead. Not even if it's not just you're here. How has the pandemic itself affected you? Go ahead, leave your comments. I'm excited to read some of them. You know, because there's so much stories you hear.
You had to really make an honest effort to do something, like to get out. Like my thing, I was back and forth with my mom, you know.
Yeah.
But
how old is mommy?
89. She'll be 90.
God bless her.
90 this year. And you know, we had to nurse her back to health.
Right. And she got COVID?
Oh yeah, she had. She was the one that got it from her healthcare person.
Provider, right.
And then everybody that was interacting with her caught it. So that means the whole family, because they're always over there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm blessed with my mom. My mother is also what you call high risk. Even though she's in excellent health for her age, she's high risk. She got the vaccines and all of that. And this is not a vaccine conversation, so don't chime in with that, please. We're not getting into that. Whether you're for or against, I don't give a rat's ass. Okay, keep it to yourself. Okay, because I'm keeping you will not know if I'm for or against if you don't know me in person. So my point is this: my mother got vaccinated and all of that, but we're still worried because she's high risk. She has an autoimmune disease. That's how I got the gene called myasthenia gravis. It's a muscle disorder, a very rare condition. And your muscles, that's your heart, your lungs, your diaphragm, everything. God forbid she got COVID. Yeah, she is high risk. So she's a seamstress. Mommy was making like 2 masks, meaning wearing 2 masks at a time. She's like, I can't take that chance. I said, Mom, whatever you need to do, go do it to save yourself, protect yourself.
Right.
You know, so many people have transitioned, and I know that is stressful in itself. So I'm going to start it here. Just give a nice scalp massage while we spoke. Leave your comments. I'm going to come back. You guys know 1 minute you see the hair look fuzzy. Do you mind if I tell, what's your age? You mind if you say?
Oh, I'm 67.
She's 67 years young, beautiful, healthy, very soft texture here. It's not good hair, so stop saying that foolishness. Okay, she just happened to have soft, a curlier type of hair. All right, and for her age, she looks amazing. Nice, tiny little, snatched little body. I'm very jelly. Every time I see her, like, why are you so thin, skinny? So, beautiful. Her hairline, this is not her losing her hair. Her hairline has always been like this. If you were here with me, you'll notice her hairline is slicked down. She has a little cowlick on both sides. Like a cowlick. All right? So, but very healthy here. Very disrespectful and very inappropriate. Just know, you see how everybody, new people like, why she laughing at that? It's a compliment when I say it. Yes, she loves it. It's very disrespectful and inappropriate. So I'm about to go bless this really quick. Just to take, she has a little bead head. That's also a compliment because I have a big head. I keep saying this because people who follow my videos and you know it's new people, I will say something and they'll leave a comment because they're offended, and half the time I want to cuss and say, shut the fuck up. That is my sense of humor. But it'll be too much to type, and sometimes I'm watching Netflix and I just want to text back, type all that back.
You have to know Yama.
You see?
If you know her, you will love her.
It's my sense of humor. I'll say something, it's really meant. Why do you think I have such a large clientele? If you're thin-skinned, you can't be around me. Shit! That is my sense of humor.
And she does everything in love. And
it comes from a good place. Tell that girl. Because we wouldn't be flying all the way back from Buffalo to get the tough love. But you look great. I'm just so happy you're here. And when I say here, I don't mean in the chair, but you're still here. It's you, mommy, the whole family. I'm really happy about that.
Thank you.
So let me go bless our crown real quick, and we'll be back to wrap this up. I'm excited to read you guys' comments. Here looks good. I love it.
New hair.
Yes, that's what.
2 years.
Yeah, it is. I'm bringing it back into the lock.
2 years of it.
So we are back. I usually when I do someone's hair, I'm still braiding in her new growth. But anyway, when I do someone's hair, it takes about 45 minutes. There are clients who hear. I have a couple of clients that it takes 30 minutes to do. I move like Reese Lighting. But there's some clients, when they come, we gotta talk.
We gotta catch up.
We gotta catch up. So it is the Jackie Pletch, the Pletchmeister. So we talk about we had over 2 years, 2019 to today, to get up. She had me laughing, I had her laughing, great counselor. I just enjoy her company, you know, and I'm really blessed that she's alive and well, knowing that, you know, that she did get COVID. You know, again, there's so many clients that I still, Jackie, I haven't even heard from.
And you wonder.
Yeah, because it wasn't like clients who came like once a year, and plus it's been 2 years. And I don't care if they cut their hair off. I'm like, are they okay?
Right.
I hit up one the other day, and she's an RN or physician assistant, and I haven't heard from her. She works in New York. That means she works like ground zero. I'm praying that woman is alive.
Wow.
You know? So...
Because you don't know.
You don't know. Like I told you, Dad, I'm not trying to be funny. Dad, people cannot text back.
That's true.
And sometimes their phone died, the relatives won't let, you know. So I'm just hoping everyone is okay. So, again, like what we were talking before, COVID in some way or some form have affected us. Right? Whether you have locks, whether you have natural bald head or whatever. My question is, again, it's an open thing, so leave your comments, please. I encourage it. You know, how has...
I think COVID changed our lives.
In what way?
It'll never be the same like it was before COVID. You know, it's like before COVID and after COVID. It's like totally different. Everybody, I think, being closed in and cut off. I mean, the whole world shut down.
Yeah, boy. My thing is, I don't know if this happens to you, a couple of things. You run out here, oh shit, I forgot my mask. Up until 2 years ago, like crap, I forgot my keys. Crap, I forgot my wallet. Now it's like, I forgot my mask. You know, and that's one of the things. No, which is rare, which is weird. A client said the same thing happened to me, we were laughing. Whenever I watch a movie that is pre-COVID, no matter what, it could be a horror movie or whatever. Say it's like some horror movie and the psycho all in the person is saying, I'm gonna kill you. I just be like, why are you not wearing a mask? And so my brain doesn't.
Right, because you can tell now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like Yanni, you dumbass. This movie was done like 10 years ago. Like my brain.
But now it's
it's like, I be like, what? Why did psycho kill a man close to that lady? Like, you need to social distance when you commit a crime. Because I love horror movies. I'm serious. When I watch things now when people are close together, I'm like, oh, y'all need social distancing? And then I remember the movie was done in 1978. Right. But like you said, it has affected. I've had clients who actually said due to COVID, their hair, when it comes, we're going back to the hair now, due to COVID, their hair actually grew because they weren't able to get their hair done.
Well, I brought you over 2 years worth of disrespectful
It was very inappropriate, extremely inappropriate. Right?
Because you couldn't get it done.
So I guess for some people it worked out well.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? But for anybody, was the stress, even if you didn't get COVID, this is for another question, the stress of the pandemic, the lockdown, the jobs, if you were in one of those high-risk jobs, essential workers. Because I met clients we have a lot of clients who are medical workers. And what was happening to a few of my clients, I forgot to mention that earlier, one gentleman, he is a therapist in Connecticut. And let's call him G, right? And the mask they were giving them, he lost for almost 4 months the whole back of his hair because it was rubbing, right? I had another client, when she came, and this girl's skin was flawless before COVID. I'm like, what's up with you breaking out like that? She says, from the mask. Right? And she said a lot of them had it. They had like stress spots, hives kind of thing. So again, that's how it affected many, many people. So again, leave your comments. Her hair is done. See, I told you all about her baby hair. Look, it's not hair loss. It's the cowlick. It is the cowlick. It's on both sides. Turn to me. See it there? The cowlick. Right? And she has little beads of sweat, so it's slicked down even more. I love it. Right? Her hair is done. Beautiful. She's about to go hang out with her daughter, and then she's going to head back to Buffalo. All right. She has very fuzzy hair. No fuzzies are trimmed. I left it like that. When you first came to me, because I have your video, your hair was up here. That's a lot of growth, sis. When you walked through the door and you took your jacket off, I'm like, damn, her hair grew. Jackie, I will not lie, it was great seeing you. I'm so glad you were here, your mom is here, the family is here. And I pray now that the restrictions are lifting. We'll see you in 6 to 9 months.
Yes, indeed.
Looking forward, right? Now that you came to the new location, the next that, right?
Yes,
I blew your mind like, no, she
did it! See the progress,
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Yanni. I'm so glad that
you are very most welcome. I don't know when I'm going to post this video. What is today?
Today
I
is
suck
the
with dates.
22nd.
All right, so today's February the 22nd.
22.
Oh shit, you're right. We'll never see this again in this millennium.
22.
Yes, 22. And Friday I have to start my radiation for my thyroid.
So you have to be off.
Yeah, I came off of it a few days ago. I'm completely off the thyroid medication.
So how does that make you feel?
I'm out of breath. I'm a little weak. I'm surprised because Jimmy was like, don't take a lot of clients because you don't know how, because you know the Graves' disease come with bad tremors. My hands shake like horribly. So the tremors are not bad. I'm just
energy.
It's a little sad, but I'm surprised that I don't feel that bad because my endocrinologist did say that. She said, my hypothyroid and Graves' disease is very mild. My problem is my T3s and T4s are not leveled. If it was, she would not have recommended the radiation. Oh. I have T3 toxicosis, so my T3 is slightly above my T4s. So even though it's very low, it's considered uncontrollable. Because of the rapid heart rate, she's concerned. Say I was 50, and luckily I'm younger than that. If I was 50 and above, she said I could go into arrhythmia. And that's what she's worried about. So she's like, you know what, let's try the thyroid, the radiation and see. So it's just one tiny pill. I take one pill, I sit for 15 minutes, and then I come home. Jimmy has to sleep in one room. I have to sleep in the other room. When I use the bathroom, I have to flush 2-3 times. I could play with Blue, but I can't hug her too much because so for 5 days, we got to stay away from each other. We can't eat from the same utensils.
So you got to put yours
and I can't be around clients. So guys who is hearing this, I'm going to try to post this within the next couple of days. That's why I haven't returned many calls. March, I'm going to go back into booking. The end of February, by next week, I'm going to start back booking for March. So those of you who haven't gotten a call back, I can't book until this radiation situation is done. You are going to get a call back. So yeah, I'm excited. You know, I'm tired of even though I'm still healthy, like you said, I'm in good health for someone with this autoimmune disease, but there are other people who has it worse than me. I just take one tiny pill. Not the radiation, my everyday pill is just one tiny pill. I know people who take several. I don't have high blood pressure, diabetes, or nothing. It's just.
But you were fired.
Oh yeah,
you'll get
right. Don't you worship? I'm ready to kick Grace disease ass. All right, so I will see you in 6 to 9 months. Yes, I'm excited. You know, each time you come, you got to do a video.
Okay.
Guys, no problem, Queen. Stay tuned for more videos.